You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, the trial of track meet killer Karmelo Anthony is officially underway. As the jury has now been seated, today was the first day of opening statements. Now, from what I actually understand about this trial may be wrapped up by the end of next week. Yeah, so we may find out that the case is actually going to the jury in a week, maybe the week after. So things are going to be moving on pretty fast. Now, to me, guys, it seems like this trial is pretty much open and shut. Everybody knows what Karmelo Anthony did. He's claiming self-defense, but there seems to be no evidence whatsoever of self-defense. Now, if his handlers were actually on being honest with Karmelo Anthony, they would have told him, hey, we can play the race card, but it's not going to really work. You probably should actually do some type of a plea deal. Didn't do that. And now he's actually charged with capital murder. Now, folks, probably the most important time in a trial has to be opening statements. Opening statements set the scene. I'm pretty sure that's when the jury is really fully engaged because they're going to remember stuff right at the beginning. At the beginning, everything is laid out. Everything is. So if you actually have a good lawyer, the opening statement, man, could have an impact. And the prosecution, they made their opening statement, guys, and it seems like Karmelo Anthony is doomed based on his opening statement. We still have to see. But boy, he already had an uphill climb to get out of this thing. But I don't think Karmelo Anthony is getting out of this thing whatsoever. Also, we got some new details here from the opening statements about Austin Metcalf's last words. At first, he had no idea that he was actually stabbed. No idea. And it definitely seems like Karmelo Anthony provoked Austin Metcalf into doing something. So let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. Here we go. Right over here. I've been stabbed. Austin Metcalf's last words revealed as killer Karmelo Anthony faces trial. Now, of course, there's no cameras in the courtroom. People are just taking notes, no audio recording. But boy, this is a bad, bad sign for Karmelo Anthony. It says right here, the trial of Karmelo Anthony, who has been charged with murdering 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a Texas track meet in 2025, has begun, with prosecutors revealing in opening statements the final words from the fatally wounded Metcalf. Prosecutor Bill Wiersky, I believe that's where you actually pronounce the name, told the courtroom during opening statements that Metcalf had said, quote, "I've been stabbed," as he lifted up his shirt before falling down the steps of the bleachers, where his twin brother Hunter came to attempt to aid him, per the Daily Mail. Now, I don't think I've actually heard about Austin Metcalf falling down the bleachers. He did. He was stabbed. Of course, I'm pretty sure he was in shock and he was losing a lot of blood. So he fell down, rolled down the bleachers. Wow. And people that saw the video of the stabbing, I don't believe they even mentioned that right there. But anyway, Wiersky told the jury that they were here because, quote, this young man, Karmelo Anthony, decided to take a knife to a high school track meet and provoke and go after another young man he didn't know and plunged it into his chest, into his heart, causing his death. He called the act unjustified, provoked murder. Now, to the Wiltshires out there, they were saying, hey, the Metcalf boys were actually bullying Karmelo Anthony. And folks, that was a lie. Because we all knew that Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf or Hunter Metcalf never met each other. So that was a lie. There was no bullying whatsoever. It goes on. He said that athletes in the Memorial High School team's tent at the track meet had told Metcalf he could not be in the tent because I think he meant, they actually meant on Karmelo Anthony right here. They said Metcalf. But anyway, he said that the athletes in the Memorial High School team's tent at the track meet had told Anthony he could not be in the tent because, quote, tents are like locker rooms for teams, including a safe space to avoid things being stolen, the prosecutor said. Yeah, so they told Karmelo Anthony he couldn't be in that tent. Yeah. Wiersky said that Metcalf had been asked by his coach to, quote, step up and be a leader that day and told Anthony that he had to leave. And this goes right along with what the witnesses were saying. The prosecutor said it was at that point Anthony said, quote, touch me and see what happens. Yeah, I think we all knew that the prosecutor was actually going to bring this up because all the witnesses were saying the same thing. Karmelo Anthony provoked this. Wiersky said that Metcalf did not want to fight, quote, until he took the bait. In other words, Karmelo Anthony provoked him and said that Metcalf, quote, didn't even know he was stabbed. Anthony attempted to flee, but he was stopped by several coaches. Okay. See, we didn't know that either. So I believe the word is that once Karmelo Anthony had stabbed Austin Metcalf, we heard that he ran away and that he ended up turning himself into the police. But no, he was actually stopped by several coaches. That's something new we didn't hear about. Anthony allegedly told the coaches that Metcalf touched him first. Quote, as if that justifies his act, as if it justifies the murder he just committed, said Wiersky. Yeah, Karmelo Anthony was saying, he touched me. Okay, if somebody touches you, does that actually give you the right to stab them in the heart? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Austin Metcalf was not a deadly threat to Karmelo Anthony. And I cannot wait to hear the witness testimonies. Of course, you know, the weirdos are outside the courtroom, folks. The Karmelo Anthony supporters are out there simply because he's black. And I'm pretty sure they don't care about anything being said in the courtroom. They have to know that Karmelo Anthony is going to go down. And all they're going to do is just push racism. That's it. That is it. What is Savannah Hernandez? Oh, yeah, this right here. This clip right here. This is crazy right here, guys. Look at this. Karmelo Anthony supporters are currently screaming racial profanities at two white men who have shown up in support of Austin Metcalf. One black man stated, quote, I'ma push you if you get close enough. Push you right into the grave. Fuck you, cracker. Wow. Look at this.
I'm gonna push you if I get close enough. Push you right into that grave. You heard what I said, cracker. Neanderthal, I don't give a fuck what you say. Fuck you, cracker. Fuck you, cracker. Fuck you, cracker.
We gotta get out of the road.
Let's get out of the road, please. Get out of the road, please.
You still a cracker? You still a cracker? You a cracker, motherfucker. You a cracker. You a cracker. He a cracker. You a cracker. You a cracker. You ain't gonna get me, cracker. They've been trying to get me, cracker. You ain't gonna get me, cracker.
Okay, you guys saw that right there. Because I saw another clip here And I believe these people actually go over to where this person is, because there's another video right here. We're going to watch this. It looks like, yeah, because this is the guy right here. I believe that's the same guy. Let me go back and look if I can see. Yeah, I believe that's the same guy right there. I believe that is the same guy. Yeah, I think so. I think that's the same guy. But anyway, watch this.
He was not an aggressor. Karmelo was not an aggressor. He was minding his damn business when the boys came up to him.
We the crowd. We the creek. Karmelo Anthony will walk free. We the crowd.
They silenced Karmelo and his family.
Anthony will walk free. We the crowd. We the creek. Karmelo Anthony will walk free. We the crowd. We the creek. Karmelo Anthony will walk free. We the crowd. We the creek. Karmelo Anthony will walk free. We the crowd. We the creek. Karmelo Anthony will walk free. We the crowd. We the creek. Karmelo Anthony will walk free.
He was not an aggressor.
Yeah, these people out of their minds. These people are crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. Boy, I really do wish, man, I could actually see the opening statements in person, because reading it is one thing, but seeing it is another. But that lawyer, man, probably got the attention of that jury, because the people on jury more than likely didn't know much about this case. And they have to be thinking to themselves, all right, this is a track meet. Why is an athlete bringing a knife to a track meet? And why does he actually stab a kid in the heart over a seat? Yeah, this ain't looking good for Karmelo Anthony, guys. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time. Welcome to blackwhitenetwork.com. School is out. We're running a sale, 17% off everything in the merch store, guys, including our new Freedom shirt that is normally $29.97, but you get 17% off, including hats also as well. Our best-selling shirt is our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition with the America 250 flag on the back. We're getting close, guys, to the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. We also have other merch in the merch store, including hoodies, zip-up hoodies, hats, America 250 hats at that, other merch as well. And don't forget to become members, guys. $10 a month. You sign up, you get a 7-day free trial. You can also save money by getting the annual plan. We do appreciate it. You can donate directly on the website, $5, $10, $20, whatever you guys want to give. We do appreciate the support.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.